Vatican City, the world's smallest country with an outsized influence. Vatican City is the smallest country on Earth. It covers just 44 hectares, has fewer than 1,000 residents, and no natural resources, industry, or conventional economy. You could walk across it in minutes. Yet for nearly 2,000 years, this tiny place has shaped empires, influenced kings, inspired artists, preserved knowledge, and guided the beliefs of over 1 billion people. The story begins in the 1st century. Vatican Hill was once an unremarkable area outside ancient Rome, known mainly for cemeteries and executions. During Emperor Nero's persecution of Christians, St. Peter, one of Jesus Christ's closest followers, was crucified and buried nearby. His grave became sacred to early Christians. When Christianity was legalized in the 4th century, Emperor Constantine built St. Peter's Basilica over what was believed to be Peter's tomb. That decision transformed the hill into the spiritual center of Christianity. Over centuries, the Bishop of Rome grew in authority. By the Middle Ages, popes ruled vast territories called the Papal States. They crowned emperors, negotiated treaties, raised armies, and governed like kings. The Vatican became a religious and political superpower. That power collapsed in the 19th century during the unification of Italy. The Papal States were seized, and by 1870, the Pope lost almost all territory. For decades, popes refused to recognize Italy, calling themselves prisoners inside the Vatican. Everything changed in 1929. The Lateran Treaty created Vatican City as an independent sovereign nation. In exchange for giving up territorial claims, the Pope gained full authority over a tiny but permanent state. Today, Vatican City is an absolute elective monarchy. The Pope is elected by cardinals and holds supreme power as head of state, government, and church. There are no political parties, no elections, and no parliament. All authority flows from one office. Vatican City exists primarily to serve the Roman Catholic Church, which has over 1 billion members worldwide. Through the Holy See, the Vatican maintains diplomatic relations with more than 180 countries and acts as a global moral and diplomatic voice on war, peace, poverty, and human rights. Despite its size, it functions as a complete country. It has its own laws, courts, police, media network, passports, coins, and even a military, the Swiss Guard, founded in 1506. Its economy relies mainly on tourism. Millions visit the Vatican museums each year, home to some of the greatest art ever created. The Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo, and St. Peter's Basilica stand as symbols of unmatched cultural achievement. But the Vatican